Well, many people, like this local woman, chose weight loss surgery to help her lose weight because she couldn't do it any other way. Ronnie Lawson kept off 105 pounds after having gastric sleeve surgery to remove a portion of her stomach, which reduces how much food her stomach can hold. Today we look at what she does to keep it off and how you can learn from this too. Local personal trainer from Extremis, Leilani Hino, joins us now with some tips on basically what she's doing these days.
Well, Ronnie's smart. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
To keep that weight off.
Yeah, I mean, when you think of just trying to lose 5 pounds, but to keep more than, yes, we know she had a push with the
correct,
right?
Correct.
But to keep off more than 100 pounds is incredible. What is the one mistake, before we get into what she's doing, that you hear from people that you say, oh, that's why you gained the weight back?
Well, what they don't realize is that they assume that when a portion of that stomach's taken off, that it can't grow back. And so they don't learn to eat properly or continue the workout. And they think that they're good when they lose that weight off. You have to take the steps necessary. The surgery's fine. It's the person that had the surgery that doesn't do their job after the surgery's done its job.
Okay, well that's a really important lesson because a lot of people automatically think, hey, I had the surgery, I can just cruise now.
Yes.
Okay, this woman is incredible. You say she now teaches jazzercise in Metairie. Let's take a look at this video. She's actually teaching a class now.
She's teaching a class. She's doing fantastic. She understands that.
That's her?
That's her.
Wow.
And cardiovascular is going to keep the fat off. But unfortunately, when your body loses weight that fast, oftentimes the elasticity of your skin cannot keep up with that. So one of the things that she has to do in order to keep the elasticity of her skin to catch up is do weight training. And that weight training stretches her muscle out. So Ronnie understands she had this surgery, okay? She does cardiovascular to burn the fat off right now, immediately.
And how much cardio do you have to do to keep that fat off? I mean,
now, Ronnie
that's
does
one
more.
component.
Ronnie does more because she actually teaches, but at least 3 times a week for about 60 minutes each time is perfect. In order to keep the elasticity of the skin, you have to do weight training because weight training is going to stretch out the skin, and it's also going to, you're not going to see that visible cellulite because that skin's going to hang after you have that surgery because the elasticity can't keep up with it. But on top of that, she understands that she has to do the cardiovascular, so she's obviously teaching. She understands that she has to do weight training, and weight training also increases her metabolism so that as she's doing this jazzercise, she's burning more calories than she used to because she has more muscle and a higher metabolism.
And we have a picture of like some weight training. I know that weight training is a big component as well. So you've got cardio, you've got weight training, and then the third part is eating.
Nutrition, yes. No matter what happens, you can do the weight training like this. You can do cardiovascular, but none of those are going to keep the weight off if you don't get nutrition right. What happens is when you do weight training like this, you break down the muscle. That muscle breaks down. You need the proper nutrition to build the muscle back. A lot of times people think I'm going to go and I'm going to do weight training. They don't see any progress because they don't eat right. That muscle needs fuel. And if you don't add the proper fuel in, you're kind of spinning your wheels. So it's a 3-part system.
And proper fuel's not always like, the junky food, the good food.
You
combine it with the cardio, you
Yes.
combine it with the muscle training and the food, and you're good to go.
PB squared, protein and vegetables. Come on, I'm going to stick that in there.
I'm glad you came in and you did that because it's not just a surgery.
No, you have to
do
all 3 together. If you do surgery, and if you don't do surgery, you still need cardiovascular, weight training, and proper nutrition no matter what. Surgery or not.
You got it. Anyone watching got that message? Thanks a lot.